Hey folks, PDT here. I know, long time no see. I'm going to try and get more into the kind of vlogging thing again quite soon. I figured, well, there's a new Doctor Who trailer coming up for the first time in donkey's years. Not donkey's years, it's like 6 months. Whatever. There's a new Doctor Who trailer in the middle of the World Cup, apparently. So I figured, well, I'll record a video. I'll do that whole reaction thing that the kids do these days. The World Cup is currently on. It's currently 47 minutes into the 45-minute first half. Yeah, football. I'm not a football fan. I did try when the England semi-final was on. I was like, out of national interest, I should probably just check this. And I watched about 20 minutes of it, and it was just really dull, and I didn't understand it. I mean, I say I didn't understand it, of course. I understood it, but I just, they go 2/3 of the way down the pitch, fiddling about with the ball, hang around there for a bit, head back again. Job done. Repeat, So this is France versus Croatia. Slightly worryingly for the state of my health, my mental health. It's on ITV and BBC One, and for a minute there, I was like, shit, which channel do I have to be on if I want to watch the Doctor Who trailer? As I say, it's been a while since we had a trailer. I will say, I have seen the clip, the one that leaked to the internet, so I'm kind of hoping it's not just that. That would be a disappointment. There's no reason why it shouldn't just be that, to be honest. Maybe that was why that clip, because it is a very kind of perfect clip in terms of if you're gonna show a clip, it's I won't go into it, but it's the Doctor meeting at least 2 of her new companions, I think. So it's a perfect kind of introduction to the new Doctor, to the new characters. And I've seen a picture of her sonic screwdriver as well, which people are saying it looks like a dildo. It doesn't look like any dildos I've ever seen. It does look very different to any Sonics that have come before, though. So Gary Lineker's now banging on in the studio. They're talking about VAR. I don't know what VAR is. I've heard VAR mentioned a lot through the World Cup, to the point where I just ended up muting it on Twitter as a term. So that's probably why I don't know what it is. If there is anyone out there watching this and going, oh, Pete, I know, don't. Just don't. Don't tell me. Alan Shearer and 2 other blokes who I couldn't possibly begin to name. I'm hoping they do show it in the middle half. Otherwise, I might just put this out as a reaction video to the football. Jurgen Klinsmann, or Jurgen Klinsmann, or just Jurgen Klinsmann. Looks like a very dull man. And the bloke on the left, I kind of recognise him. If this was the Tom Baker Years video, which someone reminded me of the other day, I would say, oh yeah, that's... And then the captioner would just put in brackets... I've just missed Rio Ferdinand, that's it. So I'd be like, I think that's John Terry, and then in brackets, Rio Ferdinand. Do check out the Tom... It's on the new Tom Baker Blu-ray box set, but I had an Australian copy of the Tom Baker Years VHS, because it was so scarce in the UK, but they were still selling it in Australia. So my mum imported it, I think via Burton's Books at the time. They were quite a big Doctor Who retailer. I don't think they're still going in the same way. I could be wrong. Yeah, they're still talking about football. I'm just waiting for the bit where they all do a sigh and go, okay, I guess we should probably show you a Doctor Who trailer. I don't even know what Doctor Who is. I don't think Gary Lineker's ever popped up in Doctor Who. See, I say because I always forget that people have been in Doctor Who, because the recent years of Doctor Who have been very kind of... They'll just shove in a little cameo here, a little cameo there. I'm also meant to be Skyping Sarah. Yeah, that's still a thing. I've not spoken to you since Christmas, so yeah, me and Sarah are still going. Somehow, I think she puts up with a lot. Let's put it that way. I've been struggling a lot, like mentally, recently. In fact, I'm going to be changing pills. Richard Wright's just messaged me to say he's doing Star Trek versus Star Wars on Wednesday. Don't know what that means. It would be rude of me to follow it up right now. But, Richard, if you're watching this video, it is a good chance. Do let me know. Oh, there's lots of French people cheering. I think they scored a goal at some... They actually scored 2 goals. It's 2-1 at half-time. Yeah, that's the kind of thing you need in England. Eh? Eh? Oh, they just made a joke about the French wine drinking. Water, because it's really bloody hot. I don't know if you'd noticed. I do also have a big fan going on. Big fanny. Big fat fanny. That's me. They do these weird graphics things these days, where, like, you know the intro of Mr. Bean, where there's like just a shaft of light, and he gets dropped down. They do that with football now. It's just like, oh. Actually, that annoyed me. Digital Spy, everything Digital Spy do annoys me. I'm going to be looking for a job soon because I'm being made redundant. Just throwing all these things in there, but. Yeah, they had a news story, Easter egg in Mr. Bean theme reveal. It's like, is the Easter egg going to be the lyrics say, "Hello, man who is a bean"? Yeah, that is. Oh, Gary Lineker just said, right, here we go, and I'm like, Doctor Who trailer? No. VAR handball? Don't know. Value-added robots? Vagina, arse, rectum? If it's not vagina, arse, rectum, I think it should be. See, when I watched the reveal for Jodie Whittaker, I was actually in the BBC's Playout Suite, which was quite cool. Because I work there, I'm not going to go into the details and things. I'll do that afterwards, no way, because, professional and looking for another job. But yeah, I was on in the BBC's Playout Suite, and the reveal trailer was sent over to us before it was time to show it. Sent over only about 10-15 minutes before, just so we could check it and make sure it sort of worked. And one of the continuity announcers, Duncan, is a big Doctor Who fan, and so he wanted to. He sort of had to preview the trailer anyway, and he was like, "Pete, do you wanna come in and have a look?" So I because at this point Jodie Whittaker's name had been brought up, but it was like, is it actually going to be a female Doctor? Are we going to be surprised? Are we going to be disappointed? People were kind of ruling out Jodie Whittaker because it just seemed like Trish Chibnall wouldn't make such a bold move. We were wrong, and quite gladly so. But yeah, I went into the little continuity announcers booth, which would have been the broom cupboard back in the day, and I sat there and I stood there and he put it on. And she's walking, the hands, like, oh, that's bold. I mean, I still have kind of mixed, I have reservations still. But I also think it's a fantastic, exciting thing for the series. I'm sure I said all this at the time. I think it's what the series needed. I think if they'd have just certainly if they'd cast another white bloke, probably if they'd cast another bloke, it just would have been like, and Doctor Who might have been on its way out in the next few years, or at least for a rest. I mean, I hope Doctor Who's never going to properly go away now, because it's established itself as this big thing that can come back. But it was a weird 15 minutes of knowing that Jodie Whittaker was cast, knowing that the internet was about to be hit by this massive fucking grenade, and not... I couldn't say anything to anyone. I tell you, I did text my mum. And I said, it's Joe. Don't tell anyone, but it's Jodie Whittaker. And she was like, she thought I was joking. She's very not happy about. Oh, doing a knock knock Doctor Who joke. That's original. Tying it into the football. That's nice. Crap. Oh, we're shaking. So these are the new companions. All in a fish and chip shop. Is that really it?
The player rater is up and running for the.
That's fucking it. And just straight back to the player rater app. What? So they're all sitting around the fish and chip shop, and there's crackles of energy. A little bit of product placement for the Beano. I don't even know if that's a physical comic anymore. And the Doctor smiling. That's it. That's it. Luckily, I literally just tuned in just before and turned that shit off. Luckily, I only just tuned in just before that happened. So, I've had a nice chat with you guys. It's been fun. I think there's going to be people who are mightily pissed off. I mean, it was the tone of it was interesting. The only dialogue in the trailer was football commentary, football analysis. So I'm a bit like, okay. People are going to be trying to analyse that, but there's really nothing. I love the tagline. But I saw the tagline like when they did the teaser for the trailer, which was only nominally shorter than the trailer. That's not a trailer. That's not even a tease. Compared to like previous teaser trailers we've had, they at least had a bit of dialogue, a bit of something happening. This is just some people sitting in a chippy, and Jodie Whittaker shows up and just stares. I mean, I was kind of hoping that she might even just say, "Do you want to come with me?" Or, "Do you want to come with me? Do you want to come with me? Hey. No, she's not a Scouser. And my girlfriend will kill me if she sees me doing that Scouse accent. So, yeah, man, good luck, people who do podcasts and things, getting 45 minutes or 2 hours or 3 hours out of that. I like the tagline. They look like a decent bunch, but I feel like I got more from the photos that got released at the weekend from Comic-Con. I'm hoping at Comic-Con they'll give us a bit more of a trailer than that, and maybe that's when we'll get something. But I imagine they might just show that clip. So, on one hand, I quite like that we still know nothing. On the other hand, I quite would have liked something a bit more concrete. Maybe that's our punishment for watching the leak clip. Who knows? That was slightly arse as a teaser. On the plus side, I can't say it's not put me off the new series. It's not made me like the new series. Except that tagline. I really like the tagline. The universe is waiting. It just suggests something grand and fun that was not represented by that trailer whatsoever. So there we go. If nothing else, we've had a nice catch up. I'll try and vlog more, like in the not too distant future. So till then, bye for now. Yeah, I'm gonna go and watch that trailer 3 or 4 more times. So it's worked. Bye.